with another episode of season 2 of Way Talk Podcast. And I got a special guest with me, up and coming artist. Man, he's some of everything. I can't even explain right now. Man.
Jack.
You just heard it, man.
My name's Raymond and I'm your favorite rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Not the entire book, but this your favorite chapter.
Oh.
They say you're handsome, I don't disagree. Just linger in between some different people, things and never ask this. Nah, hella stuff.
And man, you hear that, and today we're just gonna.
We were just rapping before this.
We had a whole cycle. But today's segment, we're gonna get into art, and we're gonna display art in a different way.
The American dream is at the expense of the Negro.
Different genres. He is an artist, and how we look at art as well. But I just want to know how you doing, man. How you
I'm
doing?
straight, man. I'm chilling, man. I'm moving, so I'm in the process. Going from one place to the next. It's good. But yeah, I'm straight. Chilling. Focused. I'm not chilling. I'm focused.
That's tough, man. That's tough, man. In the process of moving, it's always, difficult. It's just how you deal with it. Your emotions might run, you might.
Gotta get done,
Yeah, so you gotta get done. You gotta get done. But art, man. What do you feel about art? Like, how does it make you feel? Like,
I'm probably one of those people that couldn't live without like music. You know what I mean? The color is yellow. We got a really good game at it,
as well with the podcast. But
So I guess art to me is it's everything for real. Art is life. It is my life. Not to sound like cliche, but art is everything. It dictates a lot of the politics. It dictates a lot of the world. It dictates the way we feel about ourselves and the world. So
that's deep, man.
All encompassing.
That's deep, man. I can agree far with that statement because art was something that I witnessed and seen as a youngin', and it brought me pain, it brought me happiness, it brought me all the emotions, and it just made me want to become an artist in any different type of way because my audience, that I'm a dancer. I dance as well, more than just outside of doing a podcast or, like he said, rapping from time to time. I write as well. Art is something that really saved my life, like he said. Without it, so that's how I feel about art as well. And got a question. What do you think other people think about art?
I think people think that you're supposed to understand it. I think as an artist, the one thing that really pisses me off about a lot of interactions, especially with artists, and other people, money behind it. They want to issue a box or something,
Thinking what they need to know to make the first tape groundbreaking. So whenever I'm flowing on down vacant, and I have just been sitting with Dean.
It kind of gets restricted. It feels like it's not yours, Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a cycle. So that's where you see a lot of different stereotypes stuff.
On the mic, aside from talking about how I'm sniping your wife.
I understand, man. And to piggyback off that, I feel like some other people think what art is that like similar to what you said, it should be a certain way or put you.
My rap is so passionate, why they talking all kinds of shit ever. I interaction, why can't the cops be bought? But I need loans just to.
You can't just judge a book by its cover. You can't like try to force somebody to do something that's not in their comfort zone, and that's probably gonna throw off their like creative motivation. So it's more of if you don't understand it, stay in your lane, and if you do understand it, then enjoy the beauty of the art. Enjoy, you know.
Won't stop the shooting. I heard we all watch the game tape. I heard it's illusion. I heard the revolution won't be televised. And I'm confused. I watched the news.
One person.
It's so dramatic.
Yeah, but that's the best thing, you know. Everybody wants to call. Everybody wants to be the Beatles running down the street with a million girls.
No pride in my dreams. I heard he was scared too. I heard it couldn't be me. I heard he shouldn't jump the bullet point conclusions. I heard fear. I told you not to reach. I heard him say calm and clear. I heard her heart drop. I heard him breathing sloppy. I heard her daughter saw every drop of blood on his body. I heard his hospital think you're safe under the Constitution when you're dark and armed.
Do you feel like a lot of people better yet, do you feel like people should take their art serious?
I feel like people are taking the money serious, but they may not be taking it. But they may not be taking it. He won.
You understand? He hit me with like 5 draw 4s and a draw 2. So hey, look, man, that was a comeback. That was a mean comeback.
Again, it'll matter.
Yeah, man.
But no, I feel like people take the money serious, but they don't take the influence that their art has over people very seriously sometimes. And it's kind of hard to blame a lot of people because of the conditions in which they live in.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the time, we just gotta be smart. Know what we have. All the other black leaders, typical black leaders in like Jamie Foxx, when you're about to do something big, you know, we need something like that. We need a support system within artists that aren't like ego.
Exactly, and I agree 100%. And I can also suggest more.
You know what I love? Snoop Dogg's idea that we should have like hip hop ambassadors. And like hip hop, yeah, but I think it would get kind of scandalous, like hip hop politicians almost, you know.
I mean, why not? I mean, we already got like saying the Godfathers need to come down and be like the gatekeepers of who should come in and come out.
That's interesting though, you know, like the OGs, and you gotta answer somebody, but there's always those people who don't want to answer anybody.
They're rebels, of course. You gotta be a rebellion. You gotta have a rebel, man. Yeah. It's like it's a villain. It's like a villain, a good guy, and a rebel. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it's there's different degrees of it as well. You know, levels. There's levels to everything.
And for the all seriousness aspect, I feel like you should take the art serious. Well,
yeah, no, absolutely.
Because you gotta know the value of yourself and the value of your own art. If somebody trying to come at you with like a low number or just like downplaying your art,
yeah,
and you listening to them,
you gotta turn up though. That's where that 10,000 hours of practice comes in. Like, you know what I mean?
Waking up early.
Yeah, like getting it done, really putting in the work. Because after that, you really don't need anybody's validation on where you are.
That should make you want to expand your intelligence.
Absolutely, you start playing with it, having fun with it. The struggle, it's honestly the struggle and everything. It's not pretty. It's not fun.
It's not.
But yo, man, when you get to the other side and you can just like relax and be your thing, it's the most beautiful feeling in the world. The most, amazing feeling, I guess, after that would be to do that in front of a large amount of people that appreciate you.
Okay, as an artist, how would you feel? You woke up one morning and you got that special call that you've been waiting for to explore your art.
I feel like I know I want so dramatic, but if it's into what I want, like you saying it, calling me,
Rapping so classic, money talking unconscious, but never hop into action. Work from the cops, but I need loans just to learn. How come nobody telling these politicians they gon' burn? Who make the rules? I ain't the lose, paying dues and gon' burn. Who make the rules?
I would try to do more than that. I would try to do more than even I would have imagined. You know what I mean? Like movies and everything. I would try to do everything. You know, capitalize on all the gifts that I've been given. You know.
And I gotta ask this: Do you feel like most artists? Do you feel like most artists lose themselves when they soul when they hit a certain limelight?
No, I think people change, and I think everybody grows at a different pace.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like some people just don't grow at the same pace as you. So, and we don't all have the same problems. It's kind of hard to understand where somebody's coming from all the time. You can't just think you get it just because. You know what I mean?
I hate to lose, paying dues, and am I just paying you? Rule, why you hate the truth? The sickness.
But I'm for real though. I feel like people just jump off on their own assumptions. You know what I mean?
They jump to conclusions.
Exactly, jump to conclusions and
You now what?
you know what, like
Now what?
it's not like me spreading rumors about like Drake doesn't do anything for it. No, it doesn't.
It makes you look like a hating type person.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know that man. You know what I mean? How can I even make a call what he might be thinking about? People need to check themselves and really like we need to get back to the time when we stopped going so deep into artists' lives unless it was seriously affecting people.
I want my lady. Yeah. Why don't you love me no more? Lady, lady, lady.